Hello and welcome to my channel, Creative Gaming. My name is Dorothea and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Today we're doing something we've done before where I'm doing a small voiceover instead of actually talking in game. I was playing kinda late this particular day and I just didn't really feel like talking because it was a major not that interesting project, and well, now it's kind of turning into the adventure of the long lost kitten. But as you can see, I'm currently on a small adventure. I'd been exploring the area around my base a little more in the ways we have not been. And right on the other side of the spruce forest, there happens to be a small village, and I have not called the villagers yet in this area because I did not have any blocks on me and it was night and I didn't want any zombies to get crazy ideas. But the reason I'm actually here, well, partly to save the villagers, is also because I very desperately need some more cats. Because I need cats for a project that we're going to be working on very soon. Oh, well, I think it's going to be very soon. I don't actually know yet. But so I'm just currently running around seeing if I can find any cats. I've brought some fish, which later on you'll see is not the correct type of fish, because this is cooked fish. And cats you have not tamed apparently only wants to eat raw fish, and I didn't know that. And there we found a cat. So I'm gonna speed this up because it's a very long, very boring process that's not actually ending up being successful. And I feel like that is what happens a lot of the time with cats because they just take so damn long. Like, they're so annoying. I mean, it's also kind of fun. And they always sound so weirdly cute. And they are cute. They are cute for a cat made of squares. But they're just annoying, and as you can see in just a second, it doesn't want to eat my fish, and so I ended up giving up. And I went back to the river to get some actual fish, like the fish they do want to eat, just in case another one spawns before night comes. Which does not happen, even though I hung around for like a whole 2 extra Minecraft days just to see if any cats would show up, which they didn't. And then when the darkness came, I of course waited for the villagers to go into their houses so I could barricade them inside. And in this particular house there's like 5 villagers. It's quite a bit. And right outside, as you can see, there's this other dude who who's kind of stuck. And I was like, oh, well, you know what? He's probably trying to get into that other house. And who knows, maybe if I place a bet somewhere else, it's going to be a little bit easier for him to get inside. Only he didn't lock onto that bet. So I ended up, I pushed him a little bit around, hoping that he would get out of wherever he was stuck, and he did, and then he walked this way, and I was like, oh god, he wants to go in there maybe. And then I opened up the door again, only for another villager to run out. And now the villager from before has totally disappeared. But this guy was very happy about the bet I had placed in the house. So that's at least something. And then I went over to this other house because obviously I had to do that. And there was the villager from before who was an idiot who didn't know how to get into a house. Like, oh my god, what if there had been a zombie? What if there had been a zombie and Enderman? Enderman. Do. But so I hung around and I watched the city for a while, and there was just no other cats. Like, it's so annoying. Like, oh my god. But it's fine. Totally fine. So I decided to return home. and as you can see, that also resulted in me killing some spiders and other enderman actually. But I decided to return home, and on my way returning home, I actually realized something. That village didn't spawn any cats at all, you know. But what about the villages I have already visited? So I decided that a cat that I had found together with our own cat back in an earlier episode was finally about to go home because it had been heartbreaking choosing which of them I would leave behind. So I left out my window for another day of adventure time. As it was soon shown, this time I had gone a lot more directly because I had the coordinates for the city I was going towards. And somehow that meant I went into a small area that I've walked past like a billion times, but I've never actually explored, which resulted in me finding yet another city with cats. This first cat that I found was kind of a bitch in the ass, and it took me quite a while to actually catch it, so I'm deleting most of that footage, and you can see it ate like all my fish. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to grab some more fishies for the other two cats that I had seen running around the city. That does not mean we're not going to bring home the cat from the long lost cat, but it did mean that we would have to do a lot less breeding than I had originally thought we were going to do. So we breeded the cats there, and then I don't know what I was doing. I just hung around. I made sure the little cat liked me as well, and then it was time to do the last cat, which is a red one, which is super cute. His name is Footer now, named after my in real life cat, Footer, which is awesome. He's a cutie. My cat's a freaking cutie. But I saved the villagers. I made sure my cats were all placed in safety, at least more or less, and I made sure to save the coordinates before I killed yet another enderman, actually, to get an ender pearl, because that is something we're gonna need really soon. And then I went on another adventure, which very soon you'll see that I found not only a really cool cliff area that I really want to build something in, but also a sea temple. And so I got to the city where I found my cat, and I then returned home to acquire of cat voices. And as my base came into sight, I knew something. Because I have 9 ender pearls in a chest with mop jobs in my base. And I have 3 ender pearls in my inventory, currently. And I guess you guys can figure that one out for yourself. Thank you for watching yet another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. Can't wait to see what happens